Welcome back to another episode of Rhody Wrestling Recap. We have our Night of Champions review. We're going to be talking about the whole card and what we thought. I thought it was pretty. I thought it was a pretty good card. Haidyn, on the other hand, did not, for some odd reason.
That was Bob.
But let's start off with. Let's start off with the opener that put us on a bad note to start the show. Randy versus Cody. Damn, that guy cooked you on Twitter, I'm not gonna lie.
Who? I don't even open Twitter.
He said, what did the match at Backlash, what was like the headline of the match of Backlash? It was Randy Cena won last time. They weren't gonna put them in the ring again. But for Cody's match, they never said it was the last one. So it was kind of
so it's
written in the
more
stars.
Awful booking on WWE's part 10. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, Randy should have won that. Obviously, we should have had Randy Cena at a stadium show. That would have been the better match, obviously. But the match was really good. It just had the wrong winner.
Pretty much. Randy carried that match. That was his match to win from the opening bell, like I said, and they handed it to Cody. Pretty dog shit decision. That's all I got to say.
Why are we giving him everything?
Couldn't tell you.
He's
got major dirt on someone. That's all I can think of.
I still don't understand why they're giving him the world.
Couldn't tell you.
It doesn't make any sense.
Couldn't tell you. I have no words.
People are like, why are they giving this mid-card all these accolades? And I was like,
giving him like a Hall of Fame career in the span of 2 years.
Exactly.
It's like,
that's so stupid. Cody Rhodes didn't need this. He didn't deserve this.
Okay, let's put it this way. First of all, I want to say this.
Neither of them needed it, yeah.
Neither of them needed it. So I didn't look at it from that perspective because Cody didn't need it. Cody said it. Why does Randy need it? He's a 15 or 14-time world champion. Randy does not need another. He didn't need the win to further his career.
Yeah.
But let's be fucking real. Cody didn't need it either. He's already the most
pushed.
Randy should have won. Plain and simple.
For sure.
Like, I'm just going to leave it at that.
Ooh, I really don't want to see Cody Cena again, dude.
Oh, too bad.
And Cody's going to win this time. The only hope to save the Night 2 main event is if Seth Rollins cashes in. That is literally my only hope.
Maybe.
He better fucking cash in. Because, like, what are we doing here? This is so stupid. Cody Rhodes gets given the world.
Unless they give it to Cody and we see Randy turn on at some sort.
So, we'll talk about it when we get to the main event, but I have a few things I want to talk about that I think we're leading to from that main event. But anyways, Raquel. Rhea did not need this win. Rhea did not need this at all. Raquel needs wins. Raquel needs wins to make her look dominant. You're making her look like a jobber. Why are we booking her to be a jobber?
The first two matches, I said the same thing for. You used Randy to put Cody over, who didn't need it. You didn't. Now, when I say didn't need it, I mean didn't need to be put over. Cody's already over.
Yeah.
With a portion of this crowd, unfortunately. You then used Raquel to put Rhea over, who, again, is another person that, unfortunately, doesn't need to be put over. What are we doing?
I want to talk about Randy and Cody one more time, real quick. There were a few hints from both of them to turning heel.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking sick. I was like, okay, I'm liking this.
Now, the match was good. The decision was off.
For
The
sure.
booking of it was awful. It was the wrong decision.
But yeah, Rhea did not need that. Obviously, we already said that. Raquel needed that win to look dominant.
Yep, and you hit it right on the head. Made her look like a jobber.
I don't know where we're going with Raquel and Roxanne and the whole Judgment Day, but they are literally
That was another
all
thing that pissed me off.
they are literally all
You used
jobbers except for Dominic.
Yep, you made Raquel and Roxanne look like jobbers to Rhea.
How do you lose a 2-on-1?
You should not have done that to Roxanne. Shouldn't have come out.
How do you do that? You just
Rhea Ripley. They're doing the same thing with Cody. They're giving her the world.
but you just called up Roxanne like 3 months ago. Why are you already having her job to Rhea?
Triple H don't give a fuck. Anything for his little mommy Rhea.
Oh my god, dude has like I don't know what's going on with that. Do you even think Triple H is booking?
I hope I
I
at this point I hope not.
I honestly don't think he's booking. NXT.
I really hope it's not.
Listen, but NXT Black and Gold was probably the greatest little stint of professional wrestling of all time. He was carrying WWE with the NXT brand. That's the only way people were still watching during those low years. And then he got brought up to the main roster when they kicked Vince out. And he was cooking for like 2.5 years. And now what the fuck is going on?
Couldn't tell you.
What is happening?
It's a really bad product.
I don't think he's booking. I really, truly don't think he's booking.
I think a lot of these other little producers are getting more call on the way things go.
And it makes no sense because half the time the winners don't even need it.
It's just about making the same 5 people look big.
Yeah, after these 2 matches, I was like, this company is cooked. What is going on? And then, I don't know the match card entirely, like, front to back. I just remember the matches happening. I don't remember which order they went in. So we're just going to talk about Sammy and Karrion. I don't know if that was the actual next match or not, but
It was. It's the next 2. I don't remember the order already.
So Sammy Karrion was a great match.
Good match, but it did nothing to develop story. You just had 2 guys out there wrestling. It did not further any of this. To me, it didn't further anything along of their little storyline.
So going into this, I said that either Sami Zayn needed to turn heel or Karrion Kross needed to win.
And neither of those happened.
But now I'm thinking about it like, did that really have to be the result? Because why can't Sammy be right? Maybe we're booking this for Sammy to prove that he's right. And that he doesn't need the devil on his shoulder to make him a world champion.
Well, nothing else is going to make him a world champion at this rate.
The Royal Rumble win in 2026, going on to WrestleMania to beat probably Cody Rhodes. Or Gunther, probably. Actually, probably Gunther. But anyways.
I don't know. Guess we'll see.
Sami Zayn's winning the Royal Rumble next year. That's my prediction. But yeah, this match was perfect. It did everything we needed it to for Karrion Kross. Just the finish was not it. The finish was so predictable. Once Karrion Kross turned around for that last, like, bullhammer elbow into the corner, they didn't zoom in quick enough. I could already see the ring shaking and Sami Zayn running. Yep. And I was like, oh, haluva kick.
And that's the match because Sami's matches are all predictable.
Oh, I forgot to bring up something that makes absolutely zero sense in the Cody-Randy match. How does Randy Orton lose to one Crossroads?
Yeah, that's kind of wild. But yet, Orton, RKO'd him 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Like three times, and for some reason pulled up on a punt.
I mean, Cody
Not really
also.
pulled up, but
I
he just
think
never did
Cody
it.
crossroads him 3 times, but not at the same time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was just this.
Why did
I don't know.
why did we need him to do 3 crossroads to like Chad Gable to beat him, but not Randy Orton? That makes no sense.
Couldn't tell you. Could
Absolutely
not.
stupid booking. Why are we making him crossroads a jobber 3 times to get a pinfall, but not a legend like Randy Orton?
Couldn't tell you.
But let's move on to.
I'm sorry, I don't have a.
Let's move
I'm
on to
sorry, I don't have like a
Solo
lot of
and
energy.
Jacob. I think Solo and
That was a good
Jacob
match.
was the next match.
That one was good. I enjoyed that
It was
match.
a banger.
That was good. But then the bloodline that
The Bloodline
got
saved.
involved.
The Bloodline saved the fucking
There
pay
is
per view.
nothing blood there.
They saved the pay per view.
They at least turned it up a notch.
They literally saved the entire pay per view.
I still don't think it was that. I don't think the pay per view was or the PLE was that good. It just turned it up a notch. I don't think it saved it by. There was no saving that after the first half. To me, after the first 3 matches, at that rate, it was just, I'll take what I can get to at least give some sort of enjoyment. That was a good match. It was good. But then you had Tongaloa come back, and you had...
Let's go Tongaloa. Where's Tonga though? Is he still injured?
I'm assuming.
That's kind of crazy. He's been gone for like a really long
Well,
time.
he needed surgery.
Did he?
It was only like 2 or 3 months ago.
I thought he was gone before WrestleMania.
No, I don't think so.
I thought so.
I could be wrong.
I
could be wrong.
But yeah, this was a great match.
And then
Tongaloa came back.
Tonga
Tonga debuted. Hikuleo. You know what my brother said?
What?
He said they called him that because he's tall.
Probably. This fucking company's so uncreative. It's unbelievable. Like, what I don't understand is you have actual family that you could have brought in, and you just keep bringing in these other, like, where you have to reach where they were associated. Like, you have actual bloodline members wanting to be a part of this.
What do you think that Zilla Fatu tweet was about?
Dude,
You think he got the call?
No.
You don't think he got the call?
I think that's more of, like, he's saying, like, hey, call me, but...
I don't know. I think he might have got the call. Jacob's in trouble right now. All he has is Jimmy.
Could be him, and this is where we get Jimmy and Jay back and Zilla.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And then maybe even Roman. Maybe even Roman joins.
Bloodline war games again? Give me it.
Maybe Roman even joins the Usos and Jacob.
But then what do you do with the other side? You need a fifth. They're not gonna bring Bronson back.
We could do.
Bronson's a part of this other dumbass faction that I'll talk about.
We could bring in Zilla and someone else from the family, like,
I'm
or
sure there's
someone else who's not from the family to join Solo's fake bloodline.
That's what Solo's good at. He's good at bringing in these
So that would be pretty cool. But I was very hyped to see Tongaloa back. I was popping so much. I missed Tongaloa. I really did.
He actually didn't botch.
Yeah.
He actually like looked good.
And
then they showed his like face. I'm like, damn, that hair turned gray. And then he moved. I'm like, oh, it's just the lighting.
And then Hikuleo came out, and I was like, yo, what? I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't know if it was gonna happen here.
I just feel bad because I don't know. I feel like Jacob kind of got done dirty there.
I think we're getting Jacob and the Usos versus that 3 team.
Good. They,
But who sits out?
for the
Tongaloa
love
or
of God,
JC?
I hope JC, because that motherfucker is ass. That dude is pure ass at his job. I mean, he's so boring to watch.
So
The
Saturday
guy
night,
isn't.
Saturday night main event. I think it'll be the Usos and Jacob versus Solo, Tongaloa, and Tala Tonga.
I just don't know. I mean,
And then we get the rematch at SummerSlam for the United States Championship, probably.
yeah, yeah, you can do that.
But this match was really good. I enjoyed it. Um, Perfect, just bloodline booking. It's everything it needed to be.
Mm.
It really picked up the pay-per-view.
I would have liked it to have been more than one-sided, but
What, you think Jacob should have had?
I think some. I mean, I think, but I think at the same time, like, I wonder if, or think about it, that maybe Jacob did it to himself because Jacob told Jimmy, "Stay in your lane."
Yeah.
So there's a part of me that thinks maybe Jacob did it to himself, but I still would have liked to seen Jimmy at least. Like, yeah, Jimmy was gonna get his ass kicked, but give me something, man.
Well, we saw JC come out. JC came out first, right? Or was it Tamatonga? I don't remember. But
Well, Tamatonga didn't come out at all. You're thinking of
or
Tongaloa.
Tongaloa. Was it Tongaloa or JC that came out first?
Um,
I think it was JC. Cause then I was like, oh shit, he's here to help Jacob. And then he started shitting on Jacob. I was like, oh fuck. What's going on? Yes, it was JC because JC had the ref
yeah,
um confused, and then Tongaloa came in and did that top rope like twisted neck breaker or whatever.
yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. He's with Solo still. I was like,
Why wouldn't he be?
cuz he was like close with Jacob, wasn't he?
Don't know. Oh well.
And then we had Jade versus Asuka. Great match.
Sure. I didn't watch much of it. I think this is where I kind of got up, went to the bathroom, got a snack, kind of just didn't watch much of it. Didn't really care. As long as Jade won, that's all I cared about.
Get a load of this guy. Got a load of this guy.
I
Anyways,
didn't really care because
Jade
people I
Cargill.
wanted in the finals weren't there.
Jade Cargill came out looking like Storm from X-Men. She had a sick attire. She looked fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
With the light blue eye contacts in, or like white, blue. That she looked so good. Oh man. She looked exactly like Storm with the curly hair. That shit was awesome. And then we had Asuka come out looking like the Joker, looking like a clown. She looked pretty awesome too. Um, I'm gonna say something about the women's attires for this whole weekend. They were really fucking good. Nia Jax had a good attire. Julia had a good attire. Zelina had a good attire. Tiffany had a good attire. Everyone who had a match on the women's side, their attires were awesome this whole weekend. I was really hoping Asuka would win because I want to see Io versus Asuka at SummerSlam. I think we're still going to build to that because they had that backstage interaction on the commercial break.
Obviously at some point Naomi's going to cash in and we're going to get Jade Naomi.
I think we're getting Jade Naomi after Naomi cashes in at Evolution. I think Naomi's going to cash in at Evolution, and then we're going to get Jade and Naomi at SummerSlam.
And that's how you get Jade as... Naomi's completely a transitional champion.
For sure. 100%.
Because Naomi is not a world championship competitor.
And then I think we build towards Bianca nursing her injury, coming back, probably at the Rumble, winning the Rumble potentially, and then we get Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania, and then Naomi.
We get Sammy and Bianca as
Naomi.
Rumble winners, I'm shooting myself.
Naomi does some stupid shit to get into that match somehow, and then we get the triple threat that we thought we were gonna get last year, or this year, I guess.
Sammy and Bianca walk out of Riyadh in January.
I think that's a high likelihood.
I'm shooting myself.
I think that is a very high likelihood. I think those are the two winners. I'm not going to lie. It's either going to be Jade or Liv. Or Bianca or Liv, sorry. Those are the two I'm seeing. And then for the men's, it's either going to be Roman or Sammy. Probably.
I would love to see an Alexa Bliss push to the top, but
well, she's in the tag division now with Charlotte. Well, not yet, but that's where they're going with it. It's so obvious.
Yeah, because the women's tag division that really needs to.
No, I think
there's even a division for that.
I think that's where they're going.
I could not tell you. I couldn't name 3 women's tag teams.
Roxanne and Raquel. Sure. Maxine Dupree and Natalia.
Sure.
2 of the most mid-fucking wrestlers on the entire roster. And then the Secret Hervis.
Oh, yeah.
I got you with those 3. You're welcome.
Thank you. What would I do without you?
And then the main event, absolutely perfect. Everything that needed to happen happened. Such a good match. Oh my god, this match was fucking awesome. This is everything I wanted it to be. All the interferences. All the spots.
I could have gone without the interference. I would have liked to just seen a clean, just Punk Cena.
You obviously knew that wasn't going to happen, though.
I knew it wasn't going to, but I would have just liked to seen it.
CM Punk got the visual 3 count, which was heartbreaking to me.
Calls for a ref, and out comes who?
Seth freaking Rollins.
Stupid fucking faction.
I popped so hard. I was like, let's fucking go. He's cashing in. I knew he wasn't going to, but I was like, oh shit, here we go. Shit just got real. Let's get it.
I'm so over Seth ruining shit. I'm so over
ruining
this faction because... Yeah.
Seth is saving wrestling.
Seth keeps sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong.
Seth is saving wrestling.
Oh, saving, alright. He's fucking putting me to sleep.
I don't know how.
This faction is fucking dumb. Braun Breaker should have turned weeks ago.
On
this
Rollins?
This faction should already be over. It should have been buried from...
They haven't even started yet.
Yeah, well... Just saying that
when Seth Rollins cashes in the Money in the Bank and he becomes undisputed champion, that's when the faction starts.
I don't know.
Which is going to be SummerSlam.
I'm over it. I don't like the faction. I think it's annoying. I think it's repetitive. We've seen this before. It is what it is.
But we had Rollins and the boys come out to fake a cash-in. And then we had Penta come out. I was like, all right.
Yep.
That makes sense, I guess. I mean, I know him and Braun are like going at it right now. And Seth.
I don't know. To me, it was dumb.
But then who came out? I don't even remember.
I don't think anybody else did come out.
No, there was one more.
Yeah, Charles Robinson, who got bodied.
No, there was definitely one more.
No?
Sammy came out.
Oh, yeah. Sammy comes out. What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Because he's feuding with Seth, too. Seth has so many enemies right now. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, me being one of them, about to fucking turn the TV off every time he walks onto the screen.
You're so annoying.
Okay, that's fine.
Seth Rollins is carrying Monday Night Raw right now.
Carrying, very strong word.
Who else is carrying it?
Nobody.
Not Karrion Kross. Not the New Day. Not Sammy. Seth Rollins is carrying Monday Night Raw. He's the only interesting thing on that show.
Yet he's got two goons beside him that where neither of them need him, but have where he has them do his dirty work because he refuses to do it himself. But then blames them when the job doesn't get done.
That's GOAT status.
No, it's called being a fucking loser. Just like he has been his entire career.
Whoa. Turn it down a notch. Seth Rollins has not been a loser his entire career. He's a multi-time world champion, multi-time intercontinental champion, multi-time U.S. champion, multi-time Money in the Bank winner. He main evented WrestleMania.
Sure.
Why don't you like Seth Rollins? I don't understand.
Because he's a loser.
But he's carrying the Raw brand right now.
If you say so.
Who else is carrying it?
Nobody. Shit's ass.
It's a lot better than SmackDown, I can tell you that.
Well, they're both kind of ass. I'm at a point where it feels like watching is a chore.
Get a load of this guy. Watching SmackDown is a chore.
Watching them both is a chore.
Watching Raw is enjoyable. I like watching Raw.
Only reason I don't mind watching Raw is because it's shorter.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I think they're yeah. I mean, I guess you're right, but like at the same time, I don't know. I like some of the stuff they're doing. I just basically watch to see that stuff.
To be honest, now that I really think about it, I can't agree with you on it being better than SmackDown.
How?
What do you mean?
How is it not better than SmackDown?
I think the SmackDown tag division has been refreshing as of lately. I think the women's division on SmackDown, I mean, yes, they've kind of shown the same couple people, but I think there's possibility there for them to kind of explore other options. John Cena technically being like the champion for the SmackDown brand, like, you know, I don't know. I've liked it a little. Yes, there's been some filler shit, but I think it's been better.
And then people will go on and say that Cody Rhodes saved SmackDown by coming back after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this shit's still ass. What do you mean? There was one decent episode. The episode Cody came back after. That episode after Cody came back was pretty good.
I don't remember already.
And then I was like, what we're really waiting for here is Roman.
Pretty much.
That's basically, he carries the company when he's here.
Who I kept hoping for on Saturday or yesterday. Well, that was also because I kind of genuinely thought Seth was actually going to cash in.
Me too. I thought Seth was actually... When Charles Robinson came down, I was like, oh, it's happening.
Yep,
Roman's coming back.
That's exactly... I had the same thought.
And then Cena fucking shoulder tackled him and he went flying. Bro had scrambled egg for brain, bro.
Yeah, so does Sammy.
He went fucking flying. He flew like 2 feet.
Dude got bodied.
I was like, is someone going to check on him? Damn. Bro got fucked up. That shit was funny. I think we're getting Charles Robinson versus John Cena at Saturday Night Main Event for the Undisputed Championship.
Probably. Probably.
But yeah, I think we're going into obviously Cody versus Cena, and then probably Seth versus Punk to either open night 2 or close night 1 of SummerSlam.
Sure.
And you're gonna hate me for this. You're gonna hate me for this. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. What else is new?
I think this is a bold hot take here. Roman Reigns is not a Grand Slam champion. Hear me out.
Okay.
Roman Reigns is coming back, and he's going after Solo Sikoa. We're going to have Solo Sikoa versus Roman Reigns for the United States Championship at SummerSlam.
I mean, maybe.
I think that's the match.
Sure.
Oh, man. And then he brings it back to the OG bloodline. Then we get gold in the OG bloodline again. And then the Usos win the tag titles. Woo! Then we're going to be cooking then.
Kid thinks we're getting back the days of 2021 and 2022, apparently.
And then Jacob wins the world title. And then Roman drops the US title back to, like, I don't know, Solo probably. And then Roman gets the other world title. Then we're cooking. And then Sammy gets And then Sammy gets the United States and the IC title. Oh, we're cooking. All the gold in the bloodline.
Oh, okay. You know, it's because of you people probably aren't going to be taking us serious anytime soon.
All the gold in the bloodline, chat. No, but I actually do think Roman is going to go after Solo and take the United States title. I don't know how you I don't know how you feel about that though, cuz that's mid-card.
Well, I also think you're wrong.
So who's going to be Solo for it? Jacob?
Don't know. You're not going to put a championship on Roman.
Why not?
Because he's probably going to come back before SummerSlam, show up at SummerSlam, and then he's probably gone again. He has a movie to film.
He already filmed it. Street Fighter's already done.
Oh, is it? I thought it said he, like, got a role as that, so I thought that was a new project.
Yeah, that's why he's been out.
Oh, okay. I thought he was out for something else, and then he had this.
I'm pretty sure that's why he's been out. I could be wrong.
Okay.
You might be right, but...
So Roman Reigns been off TV.
Is he still taking treatment?
I don't know.
Because I feel like he's been in remission for mad long. Like 8 years. So I don't know if he's still on that shit or not.
No, the new live-action Street Fighters begins filming in August. So there goes your theory.
So what was he out for?
Probably just because what is him being on TV gonna do?
Save the fucking company.
Dude's just taking him some him time. I don't know.
We need him back. Desperately.
He's literally gonna come back for like 3 weeks. I hope you know that.
Nah.
Yeah.
I remember after Mania 40, I was like, I think he's almost done. And you were like, nah, he's got like 10 years left. You said, he's got like 10 years left. Don't worry.
Yeah, and then he comes out and says, oh yeah, I'm almost done. Like, bro, like...
I was like, bro, he's literally, this is it. He lost the fucking title. What is he gonna do now?
I don't know, and I don't really care at this point. I'm over it. comes back, cool. Like, I'm a fan of his, but I know like having him on TV is not gonna mean anything. So
I hope he has a match at SummerSlam. I hope he just doesn't like return at SummerSlam again. That would be kind of lame.
that's his shtick. Come back at SummerSlam.
But I really hope he actually has a match there.
I mean, the rumors have been he's gonna come back before SummerSlam, but I guess we'll see.
I really hope. I think. You think he comes back at Saturday Night Main Event? Probably, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
When is that? That's in like 3 weeks or
July
something.
July 12th.
Oh, that's in like 2 weeks. Bro, why are we doing so many PLEs? I don't fucking get it. Yeah,
I can tell you why.
that is true. But
Oh, where's that? Never mind. No, I can't.
Night of Champions was great, in my opinion.
That was not great. But sure.
Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu saved the whole show for me. Before that point, I was like, this shit is ass. What is going on here? This is the worst pay-per-view I've ever seen. The streets are saying that's the best PLE since 2024 SummerSlam.
That's crazy.
I didn't say it. And the streets are saying CM Punk versus John Cena is the best match since the WrestleMania 40 main event.
That's the dumbest thing I've heard.
How? That match was perfect in every way.
There's been better matches.
You're crazy.
Okay, sure. I don't care.
I really wanted to see a punt, though.
Yeah, would have been nice.
What if that's how SummerSlam ends?
Sure.
Randy comes out and punts Cody, and then Seth cashes in? Sheesh. That'd be goated.
This fucking camera's annoying as fuck.
Alright, well, that's going to do it for the review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.
Yes, sir. Shit-ass PLE, like 3 out of 10.
Pretty good PLE. Probably like a 7.3, maybe.
No. Alright, Matt, we're deleting the channel because he's a fucking idiot.
7.3 out of 10 PLE in my opinion. It was pretty good.
We're deleting the channel.
It was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it.
Oh, come on. Sorry, my camera's being dumb. I have a really old camera that I need to get a new one.
3 out of 10 is kind of insane. That's all I'm gonna say.
The first match, ass. Second match,
first
ass.
match.
Third match, ass.
First match, great, wrong winner. Second match, great, wrong winner.
Fourth match, sure. Main event, sure. I'd
The first match was great.
Like a 4.5.
The first match was great, wrong winner.
My camera, like this is.
Second match was great, wrong winner. What was the third match? Third match was Sammy, right? Nah. Yeah, it was. Third match was great, wrong winner. Fourth match was great, wrong winner. Or, no, right winner. Solo is the right winner. Fifth match was great, wrong winner. And the sixth match was great. Just all around. 7.3 out of 10.
Per Body Slam Net, Octagon Jr. has recently signed a contract with WWE.
Oh, shit.
I don't know who that is. So we got Pentagon, Octagon.
The guy who faced Dominic at Money in the Bank.
Yep.
We're going to get the Shapes faction. The geometrical
really
shapes faction.
not, bro. Just give me Penta and Ray, bro. Just give me Penta and Ray. That's all I care about.
You
Or I
really
guess
want to
if you
see
want to
them,
include...
don't you? You want to see the Lucha
Yes,
Bros?
bro.
Bro,
Yes.
I want to see Lucha Bros versus Usos. That would be the
That'd be
greatest match of
fire.
all time.
That'd be fire.
That would be the greatest tag team match of all time. I'm not even gonna
All right, I
lie.
think we should.
But anyways,
probably end.
thank you guys for watching this. We will see
Now my
you.
camera wants to work.
We will see you guys soon. Hopefully you enjoyed this one.
See ya, losers.
Goodbye. That was a great PLE.